Girl, close your eyes. Let the rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it. There ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind. Yeah, I'll stop. 5:10 in the morning. I didn't realize how much you can hear my fans in the background. I'm not sorry, because it's warm in this room. Though now I have to turn the one off. I want it back on, but I'm just gonna speed run this so I can turn the fan on. Chapter 14, Dead and Buried. Hello. Breathe easy. Dead and buried. You're dead and buried. And bricked. Hello. Look at what Tyson, paralyzed with fear, and without a second thought, he reaches out and grabs your arm, hauling you to your feet. Ow, Ty, that hurts. You wanna know what hurts more? You turning on me, Jesse. I mean, really? Showing the prego to get desire away from me? Making it seem like I'm a danger to be around? Ted's eyes flip to the box in your hands, and his gaze goes even stormier as he rips out of your grasp. Going through my private things? Can't believe you would betray me like this. And we're gonna survive this. I need to keep him as level-headed as possible. I'm not betraying you, I'm your friend. Take a deep breath, letting your words ease past your lips as you mask the grimace you feel. I'm your friend, and I'm trying desperately to understand what's going on with you, but I need your help. Please help me, Ty. Let some of the fear color your voice and immediately Tyson's grip when your arm slackens. You know I'd do anything for you, Jesse. Just not here. Come on. Tyson starts to pull you out of the closet, and you feel the panic rising in your chest. Whoa, where are you taking me? Somewhere we can be alone, away from the others. I need you to make you understand. Fear streaks through you, and my request didn't sit on the tip of your tongue. I've never seen that one before. I will never understand. How is he gonna make me understand? How is he gonna make me? Will the others never find me? I can't do it for myself. As he pulls you forward, you catch sight of Destiny's lucky jacket hanging on the back of the closet door. I never thought I'd say this, but I wish Destiny was here. She always knew how to keep our group alive. She gives Tyson hell. It's not the same as having her in person, but just the grazing velvet D is enough to send the jolt of strength through you, and you start to reach for the jacket. You may can find her in place. Or your sister's lucky jacket to tap into her strength and push you forward your score. Your sister says you can wear it over her dead body. So, it's like, wait. As you take it off the hook, Tyson pauses. What are you doing? I just thought that if we're going out, to be dressed for anything. You know how the weather is on Island. And try hard to steady your voice, but it comes out incredibly believable. Tyson says your face, seeming conflicted before finally nodding. Fine, raid the closet and get what you need, but hurry up. And Jesse, gives you a hard yank, and you fight back against the winds you feel. Don't try anything. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. You slap on a fox smile and grin, trying to avoid the tension. I'm not trying anything but these clothes, Ty. Destiny had a great sense of style. As your faint interest in Destiny's ample selection of clothes, you let go, give you the space to pick out a few random pieces and change for slipping the jacket on last. As you do, you channel your sister, closing your eyes and honing in her face and your thoughts. This, for as long as I can remember, Dad wished I was more like you, and I hate you for it. Wow. But tonight, I need every ounce of you that I can get, so you're out there, somewhere. Please guide my steps and don't let me fall. Fear won't settle over you, but whether it is intervention from the other side or figment of your imagination, you can't be sure. Instead, give the jacket a final tug and step out into your sister's room to face Tyson. I'm ready. Let's go. As Tyson guides you into the hall towards the stairs, you hear the sound of footsteps coming up, and he leans in to whisper to you. If anyone asks, we're going out for a walk. If you say anything about me, I'll kill you and them. A sharp poke to your side draws your eyes down to the blade Tyson holds surreptitiously between you, and you nod frantically. I understand, just calm down, okay? He nods, taking a deep breath just as the air comes around the corner. Hey, looks like the lights are back. How's it going up here? Fine. Alright, Jesse? His eyes fall on you, and you focus on slowing your breathing, hoping like hell your fear doesn't show all over your face. I can't put them in harm's way. Cyrus doesn't know Tyson's the killer. They'd be completely caught off guard. Still, you can't help but think about what awaits you at the end of your journey with Tyson. This might be my only chance to get the message. Jesse? It's not worth the risk. I have to get out to myself. Tyson turns to look at you, his face between a smile and the grimace. He nods solemnly. Yeah, well done being so good. We're going for a walk. Clear heads. Apparently. Lucky you had the same idea. I can't find her anywhere. Man and Riley tag along until she pops up. Sarah falls into step with you and Tyson. Your heart leaps at the thought of you of accidentally slipping up. The heart tangle of fresh blood in the air floods your memory as you nearly choke and you can't but blurt out. No. What the hell, Jesse? Sorry, but where? Your eyes flash Tyson, and he clears his throat, his eyes locked on yours with a scowl. Notice his grip tighten on the blade's handle, and you shoot him look, mentally begging him to help you come up with an excuse instead. Surely Ty won't kill Zaire when he could just help me get rid of them, right? Let me get rid of them, right? Oh, please God, let me be right. For a moment, the two of you pause, staring at each other. Then, Jesse's lying. Without hesitation, Ty draws his arms over your shoulders, and you do your best to not look and boast. Jesse wants personal advice, so let's move over, walk and talk. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, didn't mean to intrude. I'll just catch up with you guys later. Because I respond, wave aware this might be the last time you ever see them, and then Tyson holds you down the stairs and outside. It can't be. There's one more chapter after this. It's 14. Chapter 14. There's 2 more chapters after this. It can't be the last time. It would be a dumb thing to say, but I thought sequels were only weird, like, I don't know, beachy areas. I'm nowhere near no damn beach. So hearing the seagulls, like, Same time, I should shut up. Okay, no, they're not just around beaches, are. It's just, swooping down and stealing people's stuff, So I just associate it with the beach. I know they're not just beaches. It's just I never heard it before. Then again, I'm not used to being up this early. Or I say that, but all my videos are around this time, so a lot of them. But I swear I'm usually asleep before 1, at most 2 or 2, like at most 2. Not like the sun doesn't come back. If the sun doesn't start coming up while I'm still awake, As Tyson leads you away from the house and into the woods, presses the knife more firmly to your back. Where are you taking me? Be quiet. I'm not going to run and scream, but I at least think that after all these years of friendship, if you want to kill me, we could at least have a decent conversation first. I said shut up. Ty worries at his lip, obviously trying to come to grips with the reality of the situation was hiding. I went through the tunnels. There were hundreds of them all over the island, all quiet and secluded. It was time to talk. Sure, I can talk. So I point prods your back as Tyson leads you over uneven ground, and your thoughts move at lightning speed. The only reason for him to look so nervous is if he hasn't made up his mind about killing me, and if he's given up info, then it's obviously to be swayed. I just need to stay on his good side, and maybe I can convince him to put the knife down long enough to get away. Tyson guides you down an unexpected hole, and you emerge somewhere dark and cool. I know this isn't the most specific hideout, but it'll work for now, until I can make sure you understand. This is my shot to get to the bottom of this. But this is my shot to get to the bottom of why he did all this. I'll be careful though. I don't want him to think I'm against him. Lay a careful hand on his arm, and while he flinches at first, he doesn't yank away. I understand, but what do you think, Ty? You do? Of course. What you do what was best. For as long as I know you, you always thought you things logically. Why would this time be any different? Yes, we're trying so hard to do what's best for us, but people just keep getting in the way of that, and you have to face the consequences. Of course. The words fall out of your mouth with ease, and as Tyson's face lights up, you thank the heavens for your experiences studying abroad. My professors were right. Killers always think they have a legitimate reason, and freezing that is the easiest way to gain trust. You bite back, the bile rising in your throat, but Tyson paces the tunnel, completely unaware. When I came back from school, I tried to go back to my life here, but nothing fit. And most of all, my family, you, Zaire, Coda, and Lucky, were all scattered. You had destiny. At that, Tyson scoffs. Destiny was like a burning log in frostbitten hands, wonderful at first, but if you hold on long enough, you're gonna get burned. She was never someone who... What the f... I was gonna say, why'd the lighting just change all of a sudden? What the f... She was never someone who could be possessed by a tribe. What the... Okay. God, did I try? By killing her, Ty? He was around to look at you, and he spotted the desperate look in his eye. I stopped her from leaving us. We just got in our group together again, and then she had to go and try to leave. I can't let that happen again. Now we're all here. She's dead, Ty. Coda's dead. The mayor, Bex. Ted the porter, Brian. They're all dead. Whoa. Some of those aren't great losses. Mayor Jackson was Mayor Jackson was as corrupt as I've ever seen, and Ted the porter was under her thumb. Mayor Jackson deserved to face justice. Her fall from grace should have been one for the ages. Now she's immortalized. If the justice system didn't get it wrong so damn often, maybe they have more faith in it. Look at Stubby Joe. He used mud for what? Nothing. Joseph Campbell was a family man. You were a vigilante. You don't get it, Jesse. You and I are the same. Rock Island needs protection. Brian was a menace, and no one cared until he made himself an easy scapegoat. And you couldn't have that, could you? And let him with the credit for everything I done? Never. What, Bex? She was just trying to get the truth out. Tyson paused, clearly conflicted. Bex was confused. She didn't understand the plan. I tried to explain it to her. I even got all dolled up so she could see. But the second she saw me coming, she put up one hell of a fight. Put his hair to show an open scalp wound. The hair around it matted with blood. Bex may not have made it, but she gave Tyson one hell of a going away present. And now I know where he's got a weakness. Thank you, Bex. If I hadn't had to send you a message, she'd have had a proper death. You didn't have to do that, Ty. And you especially didn't have to kill friends. They're gone, and they're never coming back. No, that's the great part. They're just down the road, at the cemetery, where we can visit them whenever we want. He rushes forward, gripping your shoulders as he tries to shake his version of a sense into you. Being here with you guys, it's just right, you know? I want to preserve that feeling. Forever. Ty, no. We can't stay here forever. We have lives that we have to get back to. Tyson's gaze softens. I thought I was wearing you down, breaking you of this insistent need to be away from home, away from me. But clearly I didn't try hard enough. Tyson's grip tightens, and you know, without looking, the pressure is bruising your arms. I miss the old days too. I miss how everything was in high school. Teachers we've known since kindergarten, an hour of homework tops, and plans with friends were an impromptu thing. Now my professors can't pick me out of a lineup, and I'm swamped with work that makes me feel like I'm the stupidest person on the planet. And to top it all off, I have to schedule plans with you guys a whole business month in advance. Tyson's script listens, shoulders striking under the weight of the reality. Quickly, you hop in a moment. But not everything was great. We were all really immature, and I was so insecure. I lost precious time with you guys because I never thought I had belonged. Of course you belong, Jesse. I know that now, but then I couldn't see it because I was young. But I've outgrown that, and thank God. Being able to leave behind the feeling of never being good enough is a gift that we get when we step into the life we built for ourselves. Oof, I thought I read that all in one go. Without messing up. Pat on the back. Okay, that hurt. You can see your words resonate with Tyson as he winces at the countless memories of his younger years. I guess I did spend a lot of time embarrassed and gangly, wishing I could be anybody else but back then. I breathed in the smell of Destiny's perfume in her jacket, can't but long for the past. There's one thing to long and another to try to live there. Destiny was able to hold us all together for so long because she knew how to relate to each and every one of us. She knew us on a cosmic level, and she used that knowledge to get what she wanted. I have to use that same technique to help Ty. You reach out not to knock his arms away or even struggle against him, but instead you wrap your arms around Tyson's waist in a hug. What would Destiny do? As much as I miss the simplicity of those times, they're not coming back, and as heartbreaking as it is, I think after a certain point, home becomes a feeling, not a place, and it's up to us to try to make that home feeling wherever we go. And what if I can't? What if I never feel it again? Home is in people too, Ty, and there are so many people we haven't found home in yet. Two of you separate, and hastily he's coming back, trying to get clear of him as he processes. I didn't mean for this to happen. Things just wouldn't stop changing. First people around the island, then Destiny. Tyson's cycles drew his victims, rattling off each procedural reason to kill them, and let everyone, his stomach seizes till finally he gets to your name. And you, that whole deal with Alana, what's wrong with you? Alana's not one of us. Tyson, I'm sorry. I didn't know you felt so strongly about it, or I would have never gone after Alana. The pain forms in your stomach as you realize it's the truth. Yeah, well, your feelings for her were already killed. It's on you, not on me. You casually tosses the blame for the murder in your lap. The truth settles over you. Tyson's revolving rapidly. In a few minutes, there won't be much left to make sense of. If I'm going to talk my way out of here, it needs to happen now. I keep asking him the right questions, maybe I can get him to see his logic doesn't match up. Quickly, you interrupt him. So, Daniel, why did you kill Coda? I mean, I understand why you had to kill Lana and Destiny, but Coda wasn't trying to leave us, was he? No, but he tried to freeze us, and you see the moment he loses the dread. Gently, you step closer, holding your hands up, palms out. You killed him for nothing, Ty. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You felt the compulsion to kill him, and you had the opportunity. It's why most people kill. It's why most killers kill. No, I tried to explain it to him, but he wouldn't listen. He didn't understand. He would have destroyed our group if I didn't stop him. The only one who needs to stop is you. No. Or everyone else, Ty. Or the people in the crowd at the parade. All those officers you killed at the precinct. They didn't leave you, but you killed them all. Do you even know why? You see, all started to come down. For a moment, Tyson stills. I'm not 100% sure if I want him to have less delusion or whatever. You see, all started to come down, and for a moment, Tyson stills. Then, enough of all the questions. Okay, I think it's supposed to get minus delusions. Okay, enough of all the questions. Tyson pulls his knife, and he shoves you to the ground and you fall silent. What I know is that I'm not going to let you leave me too. You see the look in resolve behind his eyes, but without a shadow of a doubt, you know he's beyond your ability to save. It's the same soundtrack they had in another book, and also not only just the sound, but This is the same area from another book. As Tyson raises the knife, you flinch and a sadness sweeps over you. I didn't want to come to this. I didn't have to. Oh. Oh, but my claw. This is claw. I cannot read. For a moment, Tyson looks as though he might change his mind. And you leave with the opportunity, reach out to dig your fingers into his bloody scalp. I've got to get out of here. As he rears back, you scramble to your knees. Fingers dig into your surface for purchase. And wait for Tyson to grab your ankle and drag you back. But why can't you see how much I love you? Why won't you let me in? I'm sorry, don't be. This is just one of the trials that Savior has to go through. Joseph Campbell saved his family, and they made him a monster too. Look deep into his eyes, but all that stares back is callous emptiness. He's completely gone. I'm screwed. Tyson raises the knife high above you. But just like him, one day, I will be vindicated. Wait, Ty, no. You find yourself looking for anything you can get your hands on to fight back, and stumble across something hard and sharp. Sharp. Tyson seems hell-bent on killing me. This big ass could change the tide of the fight. Got the big ass to defend yourself and push forward your career, let's fucking get it. You got the pickaxe hefting the weight in both your hands. Tyson, take one more step, and I'm going to have to defend myself. I won't hurt you, but you are not going to stop me from leaving here. How many times do I have to tell you? You're never leaving. Tyson drives his blade down at you, and you turn your head away. Scream. Without thinking, you roll yourself to the right, launching it up before Tyson can even register that you moved, and exploding his unprotected blind side. Wow. You pull the pickaxe back and ram the handle into his ribs. You hear a sharp crack, and Tyson staggers away, clutching his chest. You hit me. Are you kidding me? You just tried to kill me. You draw it back again, but this time Tyson bats away the blunt wood. I won't let you leave me, Jesse. And I don't care what I have to do to make sure you don't. You're right to die for it. Fine. Since you forced me to pick between you and me, I pick me. Suddenly Tyson lunges at you again, and you slip back further into the tunnels. His knife blade glints in the dim light, and you find the rocky floor has staunch disadvantage. He just keeps coming. You have to slow him down for the blow. You use a long handle of the axe to bat away the knife, then pull back and make a swing at Tyson's knee. Well, I didn't need to say scream it. The game did it for me. I was thinking have a crunch. Sounds of heavy metal meets bone, and Tyson's scream echo through the empty tunnels. I try to help you. I try to see things from your perspective. You brought this on yourself. You pull back the swing again, and though the injury slows Tyson down drastically, you can't but pull your punches at the sight of his ragged body. Don't get shy now, Jesse. You did this. You took my fate into your hands, and you alone can change the tragedy of my life, or end it completely. That type of control is terrifying. I never want to hurt you, Ty. Don't lie. His sharp tone makes you flinch, and you still, your hand gripping the handle and the pickaxe even harder. Before you know the killer, You had so many plans. You wanted to wring my neck. You wanted to get your revenge. And why not? I killed your sister. I murdered your friend. I chased you to the city and brought you nothing but terror. So don't lie and tell me you didn't want this. You did. You begged for this. You just didn't know what you were asking for. Take your opening. Both Tyson's guard is down, swinging the axe handle hard at his ribs. He tries to jump out of the way, but isn't quick enough. The wood slams to his side and he stumbles into the wall. You know what? Yes. I wished all kinds of terrible things on you before I knew you were behind the mask. Of course I did. You ripped the last of my family apart. You made me mistrust my friends. You made me hate my own blood. Tyson tries to surge at you, but you shove the wooden handle into his sternum, knocking the knife from his hand and forcing him back. I'm nothing like you. You lower the axe handle, giving him room to breathe, and he clutches at his injuries. Why stop now? Knock me on the ropes. Because I always thought I was related to a killer. It made me sick. I'm not going to subject my descendants to that feeling. News of the very should have reached the mainland soon. As soon as the authorities get here to help, I'm going to turn you over. You're not in any shape to keep fighting, so don't. You've done enough. You turn your back, breathing in a sigh of relief that it's finally over. Only for Tyson to dive at your back, sending you headlong into the rocky floor. He heaves himself up and swipes the knife from his place just feet away from you. I thought I made myself clear. You're not leaving me. Tyson raises the knife over you again, and this time your pickaxe is out of reach too far to make a shaven dash. This is it, and this is how I die. I want the last words you ever hear to be from me, Jesse. No matter what type of pain this brings you, know that I do it out of love. Tyson, what you're doing is not love. You don't hurt the people you love, and you definitely don't kill them. You haven't given me any choice. You have a choice. You've always had a choice. But the people you killed didn't. They had lives and families and hopes and dreams before you ripped it all away. I know that it hurts for things to change, to not be included in the futures you see everyone else having, but we all have to grow sometime. If you kill me, I never will. Please. I'm sorry, Jesse, but I'm done letting people leave me. With that, Dyson drives the knife down and you screw your eyes shut. Your eyes shoot open as pain floods your system. The blade punches your chest, and with every breath, air finds its way into crevices where it has no business being. Dyson gives the blade a twist, making the wound even larger. Bring it on. Whatever you got, I can take it. I don't think you can, and more than that, you shouldn't. Rest now. You'll be with your family soon. Your eyes echo through the tunnels, and as Tyson stares down at you, you watch tears form in his eyes. I hope we have longer for forever. I hope we have longer for forever. But everything in its time, I guess. Goodbye for now, Jesse. Tyson bears down on the blade, sinking in more. What the hell? I'm waiting to hear a familiar voice. Tyson's head jerks up as Zaire and Lucky rush into the cavern. And get off them. Lucky? Zaire? I'm finding out that, who lives, like, but depends on who you had more, better relationship with, like, between Lucky and Coda. Coda could have still been alive, but Lucky would have been dead. So for me, obviously Coda's dead, and Lucky's here, because I didn't deal with Coda, so I didn't think they would kill off a love interest in one of these books, and I didn't think a love interest could could actually be a killer, but whatever. Lucky drives Tyson back and grabs you, hauling you to safety. As Aya looks on, stunned. You can see the wheels turning in her mind as they assess the situation. Tyson, you're the killer. Tyson's been the killer. This whole time, he lied to us. He killed our friends, and he said he'd kill anyone I told. Tyson whirls at you, seething as he growls. And now it's time to make it good on a promise. Put the knife down, time. Now. Tyson looks back and forth between you and your friends, and as he slowly lowers his knife, he shoots him an innocent smile. Okay. You got me. Yes, still my friends. I don't want to hurt you. But even as you watch him lower his knife, you recognize the look in his eye for what it truly is. Deception. Suddenly his hand tightens on the handle. Wait. But Tyson's already lunging towards Lucky, blade raised. So what is it? Save Lucky from an injury, give Tyson a view of his own, and raise your score. Oh, no, you don't. So we got paid time for that. It's stupid that I got paid diamonds for that, but okay. Get away from her. He launches himself at Tyson, tackling him into a adjoining cave. He lands on the ground hard, with you on top of him, pinning him to the floor as his knife skids away. I'm not going to let you hurt anyone else. The only one hurting anyone is you. Tyson bucks you from his back, sending you sprawling for a second. Bring your fist down hard on his wrist, forcing him to let go of the knife. As soon as his fingers loosened, you knocked the knife out of his hand and sent it skidding across the dirt. Don't let him get it. Instantly, Zaya starts over to the knife, scooping it up and dropping back out of reach. I'm gonna scout up ahead. I know this tunnel pretty well, and if I can get my bearings, I think I can get it out of here. Go. As Zaya takes off, Lucky cracks her knuckles. I'm gonna enjoy this. Not for long. As Tyson shoves you off him and starts to get up, Lucky pounces, pushing his head back down to the dirt hard. Alright, Lucky. She holds him there as he flails out his arms to get her off him. I don't think so. By sheer force of luck, Tyson lands a blow into Lucky's stomach, knocking the wind out of her. He starts to stand up. Not so fast. He dives for his legs, taking his knees out from under him, and he falls back on top of you. Now, Lucky, if he pins me down here, I'm toast. He won't get the chance. Bleh. Lucky charges at him, lifting him off you, and lifting him off you by the front of his jacket and shoving him back against the opposite wall. His head slams against the stone with a sickening knock. Sorry. I don't know how much longer we can keep this up. As long as we can. Enough. Tyson Ring is free, managing to put space between him and you before turning on Lucky. Apparently, as long as we can, it's approximately 13 seconds. Any ideas, Jesse? You quickly look around for anything to help her. I don't know. Take this. You grab onto the one end of the rope and toss the other to Lucky. As she catches it, she nods to you. You think what I'm thinking? I love you. Go. At once, two of you run past each other, twisting the rope tight around Tyson's leg. And pull. You each pull your end of the rope tight as Tyson loses the balance and drops to the ground. Oh. You both look over at Lucky. You just both heave as you take in Tyson's momentarily subdued form. You did it. Holy crap, that was insane. Okay, before we can get up, again, we need to. But it's always late. Tyson staggers his feet, unsteady and bloody. So much for friends, right? And to think I went through so much trouble trying to save our friendship. That's a lot of crap. You killed people, Tyson. Innocent people. The Tyson that was my friend or never. He was kind of smart and he cared about people. That Tyson's gone. He's a failure who would never live up to his full potential. But at least he'll never be without the people he loves most. You know, Ty, I always thought you were a pretentious asshole, but this murderer business takes things to a whole new level. The people on this island trusted you, and you betrayed them. I elevated them. From now on, you have a place in the history books next to me. You see, there's that pretentiousness I was talking about. For the ground, Tyson lunges at Lucky and shoves it back, hard into a column of stone. Loud crack reverberates through the space. For a moment, you all pause, taking stock of what could have made the sound, until the pebble falls and hits you on the head. But as I was able to get out before the rocks making up the cavern collapsed in on themselves, sending you inside your back with the sheer force of thousands of tons of rock falling, and landed right on top of Tyson and Lucky. What the? Okay.